Mm. So, oh, right, I was totally gonna mention Grimwolf, and I didn't. Fuck, I can't even remember what his new song is called, but Grimwolf is a good friend, and, we're having I don't know if he wanted me to say it like this, but it didn't state how I wanted to advertise it. Um, and also I'm not going for our usual what we call each other, because that'd be awkward. Whatever. Anyways, what I'm trying to say about Wolf is, he has songs he writes, and recently he wrote a rather good song that I think that I think is pretty good, and I think he's really finally getting the hang of this. At the very least, his song is I definitely say worth listening to. So I'm going to post it up in the you know, description of this video. And yeah, you guys can have at it if you want. If not, that's fine. But I'd really recommend it. I think you'll all enjoy it. Yeah. Grimwolf is a cool guy, writes cool songs in my opinion. He wrote a little thing for me. He didn't write my theme song. I don't know if I've ever linked up Dawn Blushes. I really should sometime, but not this time. So I'll link up Grimwolf's. He doesn't have a YouTube that I'm gonna link up. I'm gonna link up his SoundCloud. And yeah. I also have some stuff that I want to talk about pretty soon, because 200 subscribers, I have a little special planned. Maybe I shouldn't say anything yet, but I have trouble keeping quiet, you see. I'm very bad at this whole stealth thing. You'll all have to forgive me for the fact that secrets don't stay secret for long. Oh, this reminds me of another thing I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Probably obvious as fuck. Wasn't to me. Luckily things didn't go as south as they possibly could. Don't date your coworkers. I won't say never if you really love them, but give it more time than you usually would to make sure. Well, it depends on who you are. If you're normally really cautious about this stuff anyways, then you fine, go for it. If you're like me, and sometimes you're a little rushy to things, because, fuck, I don't even know what's wrong with me. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about my relationships. Well, my first one was great. My second one was, basically what I just mentioned. I fucking tried to date someone I was working with. At first, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. We can just hang out all the time. And then I realized that they want something serious. And I was still broken up out of my last relationship. And I'm like, I want good times. And I'm kind of questioning if I wasn't just like I don't know. I feel like kind of a dick. So obviously you broke up because we were like I was eventually like, you do realize we don't even sort of want the same thing, right? We don't. I don't want. And especially near the end, they were like, you're not mature, and I'm like, I know, I don't want to be mature. God. I'm fucking 20. I maybe at 20 I should be more mature, but I'm not, and I don't mature yet. Oh. Now I feel awful whiny. I'm like, God, this brings back so many memories of fucking fuck things. Fucking so many little, no. Okay. Anyways, so, yeah. It's a little amusing because before the relationship, I kind of thought along the lines of my friends, though maybe a little less, to where I'm like, wow, I seem rather normal compared to most people's, not rather normal, but I seem to have a rather low need for stuff. I don't act like the norm for a teenager, I think. But then I got into my second relationship, and I'm like, wow, I'm fucked. God, I'm so sex obsessed, I think. I don't know. I don't think I'm a terrible person, but I can't guarantee it. Oh man, yeah, that just happened, and I need to check what this achievement is about. I should probably stop talking about it, because otherwise you guys are gonna be like, you're a dirty, dirty man whore. And I'm like, no, oh, you're all probably right. Except I guess that's not really true, because I've been really trying to think of what I've been. Well, I think I've been good to these relationships. I'm like, man, I used to, oh, wow, got some good shit that time. Nice. Let's see, store. So I have this new plan for how I will usually play my Let's Plays, but at the same time, because of the fact that this is a short game that I'm basically almost done with, I'm going to run it a little over time, because I don't think I'm going to need to split it into 2 parts, unlike some of my older videos I had Bandicam for. So yes, you guys will get to, unfortunately, there's going to be a longer video of me ranting. I probably could have split this into 2 parts if I had have ended it earlier, but now that'd just be silly, because I'd probably have another 10 minutes at most, but I'm really getting far with these upgrades, and I'm just going to say, once I've gotten all of the upgrades, I'm good to go on this game. I'll get all the upgrades, go for one last run, and then say, okay, I feel accomplished. Now I'm done.
I just don't know what went wrong.
Lol, that, I have to see what this is. Nice. Okay, store. Like, there's so many power-ups to buy. Yeah, America, go pumpkin. Go and fly for the sake of Equestria. Fly for your Night Queen. Royal Canterlot voice. Fuck, but yeah, get your pumpkin ass moving. If I see you hit the ground a couple more times, you're fucking dead. You're gonna go splat. Which is, see, I told you. But you didn't listen, did ya? No, you just had to go out there and be unlucky. Gosh, pumpkin, you're so ridiculous. You should feel bad. See, you're following the same path that your other one was. You're just gonna die. There you go. Now you're using your pumpkin noggin. Anyways. Whatever. So, I've been doing a lot of talking about different stuff this Let's Play, which I don't mind at all. Man, this thing's going a lot faster. Maybe I should spend some more on this gas can stuff. This really boosts up my pumpkin from the looks of it. It's a huge boost. Man, yeah, 1,000 meters. It's always a good one. Okay, yeah, gas can spawn rate. Boost that up all the way. And boost up that to its maximum, and yeah, then I'm really on my way to having all the power-ups. All of the power-ups, all of them. So, told you all about paranormal activity. Man, I got some bad luck with those bats. Told you all about my experience at McDonald's. I kind of told you about my experience with my... Nice. Kind of told you about my experience, with my new friend. She's pretty cool. I definitely feel better about her than, about... Nice. I definitely feel better about, like, basically there's some people I've met and I'm like, wow, I feel really bad about my first impression with this person. It feels like it just didn't hit it off at all, and they're probably like, wow, that guy was kind of a dick. Yeah. I don't know if that's true, but I'm almost certain there's some people who just would rather not talk to me again if they had the opportunity. Well, heck, I know there's a lot of people who would rather not talk to me if they had the opportunity to just say, I would rather not talk to you, but I mean people who barely know me. You know, people who really know me, I'm like, if you feel like that, you probably have a legitimate reason, though maybe you don't, I don't know. I'm assuming if you're watching this channel, you probably like me. Otherwise, you're seething in hate for me, and you're trying to find ways to, like, get to me, to find my weaknesses or something. I don't even know. If you don't like me, I'd be very surprised if you're watching this video, but it happens. People are like, I don't like you, and people are like, hey, why are you watching this video? And the people are like, I don't know, but I don't like you. And I'm like, hey. I don't think I've gotten too many of those comments. If you want to, you can feel free to leave those comments. I'll be like, that's ironic as hell. I'm just ranting about it now, and you guys are doing that. Well, I'm not sure if ironic's the right word. Blah. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my fuel stuff some more. So let's see, what other things? Yeah, so my friends are cool. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get more of them on my channel. By now I'll have Robert on, which Robert's pretty cool. He'll hopefully show up a decent bit. And wow, that spends all my money, but that upgrades a decent bit. And some of you who might understand the upgrades better are probably like, you're buying the upgrades in the wrong order, and I'll be like, oh, you're right, I could buy them in a better order. Because I imagine there's some strategy to that, but at the same time, there's no limit to your launches or anything, so it's... Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing this either, as far as I'm concerned. Ah, man. So far, this round's going pretty well. Yeah, but by the time this is out, you'll all definitely have seen Robert. I already have a video with him on it. But you probably won't have met Andrew or Sebastian, who hopefully one day will get on one of my videos. Just hasn't really been happening. Yeah. They're pretty cool. Andrew's one of the friends that was hanging out today. He's pretty much the reason we went to go see Paranormal Activity 4, because otherwise I don't think I would have gone. And we were just hanging out with our new friend, but we weren't hanging out with Sebastian and Nice. And Sebastian wants to go see Wreck-It Ralph, which I'm definitely agreeing with that. So that's kind of why we're That's kind of why we did this Paranormal Activity 4 when he wasn't there. Cause you probably won't mind, you probably wouldn't mind seeing it, but, you know, his heart's more set on, yeah, whatever. Wreck-It Ralph, which I can agree with. At first I was unsure about Wreck-It Ralph, and I'm not sure it'll be great, but looking at it, I'm like, this will probably be fun. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt that it will be a good movie. Experience would lead me to believe it isn't a good movie, but the previews certainly look good, because my experience hasn't really led me to video game movies with actual video game characters. Heck, the closest that I'm used to is some of the really old ones, and those did involve the actual characters, kind of. Like, the Super Mario Brothers movie. It was pretty cool. Some people didn't like it. I was one of those people who were like, sure, it's a little derpy, but I enjoyed the Super Mario Brothers movie. That was just, I don't know. It has some nostalgia to it for me. But that was when I was really young. So if anyone's like, that movie was really terrible, blame it on the fact that when I saw it I was like 6. So I had no movie judging powers back then, and I haven't seen it in forever, so I can't say for sure that it was a good movie. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and saying it was probably a good movie. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm kind of excited to see Wreck-It Ralph, which I'm hopefully gonna see pretty soon, though unfortunately my money that I'm willing to just throw at movies is getting a little low. I'm like, yeah, I'm cheap ass. I'm a cheap ass. Don't really. Oh fuck, that was terrible. Fuck. This is hopefully gonna. Okay, there we go. Now it's moving a bit of distance. I'm kind of like sitting here. I'm like, I wish I could just tell this thing to stop moving, because it's taking a lot longer than launching a second one would have. Also thinking I'm probably gonna split this thing in 2 halves. So you're all, I'll put something in the description. So I don't know which part I'll mention the Grimwolf thing in, so here I'm going, assuming I'm going to mention the first part, and so here's also for the second part. I'm linking up a thing from Grimwolf, my friend, because he's cool, and because he made a good song, and, like I said, this is probably his first major breakthrough, so try not to be too harsh, but it's definitely a breakthrough. It's a good song. Like, I listened to it, I'm like, wow, that's a really good song. You're surprising me, dude. Yeah. It's not a perfect song, obviously. You can't, I don't know. I'm not sure how to advertise it, because I don't want you guys to be too harsh, but obviously, I want you guys to listen, because it's a good song. It's worth your time. And, yeah, it's just gonna be a quick fuck, it's not even a download. You just go to the SoundCloud thing and take a listen, and if you like it, you can be like, wow, that's pretty cool. If you don't like it, you can be like, blah, I'm gonna leave that. And I'm still gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go do something else. So it's like, whatever. It's not very time-consuming, to go ahead and sit down for. I'd be tempted to go ahead and play part of it during this video, which you kind of gave me the idea for, and I'm like, I don't really, I'm not gonna bother. If you guys want to listen to it, it's going to be in the description. It's pretty easy. The description right below the video. You guys didn't come here to sit and watch and sit and watch me listen to music. You certainly didn't come here to sit on me. I don't even fucking know how you do that. If you've discovered the technology to do that from wherever you're located, I would be fairly amazed at your advances in technology. I'd be like, how are you a wizard? Is this what's happening here? Suddenly wizards? Is this what I get? I derp around for online and all of a sudden wizards come to rape me, except they don't know how to rape me, and they're just like, we don't really want to rape you, so just sit down on me. I'm like, fuck. Thanks guys. I really appreciate it. I really like being used as a fucking chair. Fuck. Now, as much as popular opinion would probably lead you to believe that I enjoy being used as a chair, I don't. Okay, so, let's try for one last good round. And then, I think after I launch another good round, I'm done. I think I've talked about everything I want to talk to you about, too. I'm probably making everyone uncomfortable with... I'm not actually sure that's true. I was gonna say I'm probably making everyone uncomfortable with my whole conversation relationship. I don't know if that's true. It's probably not. I don't know how many people talk about their relationships on here. I'd probably interest people more in that way if I didn't. But at the same time, like, well, you're all online. It's not like you need to be romantically interested in me anyways. If any of y'all are, that's great. Keep on your romantic interest with me, I guess. If any of you aren't, that's perfectly understandable. I probably wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be sitting there and like, wow, that guy's amazing. I'd probably be like, wow, this guy is a person. Wow, this guy's a person. That's so amazing. It blows my mind. Can't believe what a person he is. Fucking people. I don't even know. I'm being dark. Okay, so, anyone I actually want to try? Okay, I'll have to try for a few of these specifically before I, good. Huh. I don't think this is working. I expected it to bounce up a little further than that. Okay. Well, maybe I'll be able to launch my pumpkin to the moon after all if it keeps hitting things. If it doesn't keep hitting things, it's obviously not going to the moon. Okay, there we go. I don't think it... Oh. I forget how many meters it said. I don't know if I'm getting enough or not. Apparently not. Okay, let's try for the 0 meter. Fuck, 1. No, that was certainly not... Oh man, I don't even think I can launch them 0 meters anymore because they bounce. I just realized that. That's an early game achievement. Because my pumpkins bounce now. Okay, I guess I'm done trying to get random achievables. So I'll let this pumpkin finish up and then say my farewells. So end of the story. I have some friends alike. Don't date people, unless you're sure you love them. Don't date people you're working with. And, above all, fuck, I don't even know. Oh yeah, check out my friend's shit, cause he's a cool guy. And cause the song's cool. I keep saying he's a cool person. I'm like, that's not a legitimate reason. Don't check it out because he's a cool person. Oh fuck. Check it out because it's a cool thing. And never mind that little derp there with the camera. Anyways, so, I'd say I'm getting as far as I care to get. I don't think there's anything else to really do. So, thank you for watching Every Pony, and we will see you next time. Oh yes, and since I have been playing the Hunger Games, kind of, it's a tabletop RPG thing, may the odds be forever in your favor.